Well, it's time to go for a walk, get some steps in for day 14. So, hope you're okay to join me, and I hope it's not raining where you are so that you're not getting wet like I am. But that's okay. Got to get the 10,000 steps in for the day, and today I'm going to go a different way because I can. So, enjoy the journey with us this today, and stay warm wherever you are. So yesterday I talked about happiness. That was the topic, and the World Happiness Scale came out in March, and the top country on the happiness scale, country that has been there for 8 years in a row at number one, is Finland. Colin Grove Street. Let me just check my map, make sure I'm going the right direction. Otherwise I'm not, and then I'm in trouble. No, I'm going the right way. So yeah, Finland number one. Apparently the United States a little bit upset because they are 24th, and the top 10 countries are a different mix of I'll put a post up so you can see it when I add it to the video of what the top 10 rankings are. And I think Australia and New Zealand are sort of just outside the top 10 as countries in the world on the happiness scale. So there you go, Finland, eh? And there's a number of reasons why Finland features up so highly. Not the least is their welfare system. Just checking the names of these streets to make sure I go down the right. I think this is the one, Brooklands. Because I'm going on a different walking path today, I have to just make sure I'm taking the right streets. Otherwise, who knows where I'll end up. But I'll just sort of try to map out so I can make my 10,000 steps. I did about 3,000 today in and around the centre. So I've got about another 7 to go. So that's what I'm trying to map out, a route that takes me 7,000 steps. So I wouldn't say that today was a day of happiness. Had moments of happiness, but it was one of those funny days at the centre. We had to deal with a few different things and sort out some issues, which was good. Anyway, so thinking today about a topic which I'll reach out to you at the bus stop, do our bus stop blurb. So just got to stay on track here. So just walking the track now, just being careful, don't go off track. And thinking about forgiveness today. When you think about forgiveness, it's one of those things that we all face, whether we're holding something against somebody and can't forgive, or whether they're holding something against us and can't forgive. And my bus stop blurb today is going to unpack that idea of forgiveness. I remember when I was facing the open heart surgery last year, and I thought to myself, wow, what if? And they said to me, the cardiac surgeon said, I have a 2% chance that it won't work out. So a 98% chance that it would. But even 2% when you're facing mortality. And I thought to myself, what if I never got to say anything else to the ones I love, especially my daughters, my wife. And so I set about penning a message. And primarily I just kind of went out and said, if I never get to say anything else to you again, here it goes. These are the thoughts. And then I kind of said, well, if I do get to, if I, I do get through this, and I do have another opportunity to continue communicating and sharing with you, then be ready for more lectures. And I wasn't sure about the letter I wrote, but I penned it, and then I sent it to my wife and said, look, this is where I'm at the moment. I'm not really sure whether I will come out of this okay. And so, what do you think? She read it and cried, and then said to me, no, go ahead and send it. Send it to the girls, send it to them. And, if anything does happen, you'll not regret being able to say those words. And, I asked them I just reminded them that I wasn't perfect. I might have made mistakes. If I could forgive those mistakes, I challenged them to keep faith and to follow God, because I believe in heaven, and I believe that in faith I might see them again. So it was heartfelt. It was a heartfelt cry on paper, and went out to the loved ones, my daughters, and yeah, we laugh about it now. We smile about it now, and but it was something that I needed to do at the time. Yeah. And so, if you never had the chance to talk to people again, what would you do? What would you write? What would you pen to your children or to your loved ones, to your partner, to your spouse? What kind of things would you talk about? Yeah, interesting. Eh? So you know what time it is? What's the blurb time? And I wanted to talk today about forgiveness. We know what forgiveness is when you let somebody forgive somebody of some wrong they've done to you, or something they may have uh, uh, allowed to happen to you. And we all need forgiveness. We are forgiven ultimately of all our sin because of Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross. He died to save us from sin. So when you think about the price that he was prepared to pay to give up his life, I don't know if we would do that. I don't know. Some people might. Some people might say, yeah, I would do that for people I love. But Jesus did that. And one of the things he shared in Matthew chapter 6 was the Lord's Prayer. And in part of the Lord's Prayer, it actually says, forgive those who trespass against us, as 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 we forgive those who trespass against us. So let us forgive others as they forgive us. So one of the promises of God's word, it's a promise with a condition, where it says, if we want forgiveness, if we have forgiveness, if we desire forgiveness, we have to forgive others. And that's not the easiest thing to do. I look back on things that happened in my life, and I think, would I forgive that person for doing that to me? What I feel was an injustice or something that was wrong. And we're like that. Human nature is like that. We're like, oh yeah, I'll forgive, but I will never forget. And that's a real key, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, and I don't think we need to forget, but to forgive, yes. I mean, and to forgive and to live in forgiveness, because forgiveness isn't about us necessarily. I mean, it isn't about us, the way we treat others, but it's about having forgiveness for ourselves. Get that? I don't know. Was that clear? But sometimes we don't forgive other people, and we carry the burden, not them. So, they're wandering around oblivious, and we're all caught up in knots because we haven't forgiven them for something that might have occurred years ago, decades ago. We might still be carrying or harboring stuff from our childhood, from our upbringing, from our growth. And forgiveness is a real tough one. You know, It is hard to forget when people do wrong to you, but it is possible to forgive. You think about God and his position that he actually forgave mankind, yet it was mankind that caused the suffering of Jesus on the cross. And you might think, oh, no, I doubt it. I didn't have anything to do with it. That was thousands of years ago. Our nature is sinful. We are sinful in our nature, and we do wrong. And we wrong people frequently, often. And to seek forgiveness is really important. But to give forgiveness, ultimately, that's what brings healing and happiness to us, is when we can forgive others. So, excuse me, I want to challenge you to be forgiving and to think about forgiving others and forgive me if I've done something wrong to you or done something that I can't see, but you can. And I just want to pray that you would forgive me and you would forgive me because that will bless you and that we might walk in forgiveness together. So that's the bus stop word for today. Forgiveness. We're going to keep moving. We've got to get home. It is wet, and I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Those coughs didn't sound too healthy, but we'll make sure we keep warm. So God bless you as you forgive others, and as others forgive you. All the best. So I had this quiet stretch. I've been wandering up, just did a bigger loop because I wanted to get my 10,000 steps in. And then I was thinking to myself how my body is really saying to me, hey, forgive me, forgive me. My body wants me to ask forgiveness because I'm just taking it through a bit of walking. So 10,000 steps a day is the target, and I tried to get that target every day. It's not always on track, but that's right. Just keep going. And even if I don't get it, I still feel good because I got out and walked. So it is day 14 of the Step Challenge vlogs, and we're almost halfway through the month. Oh, I think it's 30 days. Actually, it's 31 days in May, so almost halfway, not quite halfway. When I get to day 16, it'll be just over halfway, so that's a couple of days away because day 14, yeah! On the home straight now, the home straight, the home stretch, and I've done 11,000 steps for today. So just trying to watch the road because I like kind of blinding, but yeah, I feel good. Push myself a little bit, getting up some inclines, uh, but all good. And it's day 14, day 15 tomorrow. Hope you're all well. Why not like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel? And if you're following, give it a like as well. Give it a subscribe and share it with others so that they can follow me and catch some of the topics that I cover every day. Is something different. So yesterday we talked about happiness. Today is forgiveness. Stay tuned. See what tomorrow's about. Okay. God bless. Hope you're well wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever country you're in. Let you go well and do it well. All the best. Walk with Jesus daily and enjoy the health benefits that come with that. So carry on.